Hello, everybody. Welcome to yet another 180 Markets Weekly Wrap. Friends, this week is all about inflation and uncertainty. That's right. Inflation is at its highest rate in 30 years. The US just printed a 6% annual rate, and there's anecdotal evidence everywhere from your local coffee shop where coffees now are $6 a piece, all the way through to land prices. And what's more, there's so much talk by the professional investment community about what to do because the traditional playbook of just buying property and commodities doesn't necessarily seem to go very well with everybody. In fact, we see star performers like Ray Dalio buying retailing companies, and his theory is that gross margins are going to increase. But the biggest thing is the uncertainty around this inflation. And then it leads to the question of what to do. And we say 80-20 principle takes into effect here. And right now, this is the time to maybe pull back a little bit, to be on the sidelines, to just take a breath and see how everything plays out. And in the markets, to see more about how everything is playing out this week, why don't we turn it over to Sean?
Thanks, Greg. It's been a pretty dull week overall. I think since last Monday, Tuesday, the market's just turned here and volumes have been really low, and there haven't been many sectors that have defied the trend. However, we are seeing a global theme that is kind of new and very exciting. And since Facebook changed its name to Meta Group, the whole metaverse has taken off, and we've seen a theme across global markets that have really given us some crazy valuations. One example of a company in the metaverse space is Animoca Brands. They were previously listed in Australia, but the ASX got a bit, I guess a good word is freaked out by the whole crypto theme, and they delisted Animoca early last year. Animoca recently did a placement at about 25 times the recent valuation when Animoca was listed on the ASX. This week, we've seen Animoca invest in two companies that have got the metaverse theme. One is OliveX, which is a New Zealand-based company, and the other one is iCandy Interactive. Animoca did a placement at a premium, which was organized by Evolution. And since then, the share prices of not just OliveX and iCandy, but others as well in the whole metaverse sector have gone nuts. So there's not many stocks here which have got that theme, but it just feels like that's where a lot of the money is going. So who knows how long it'll continue, but we'll enjoy it while it's here. Jake, and let's hear what he has to say.
For this week, firstly, Altec Chemicals, the ticker is ATC, had a strong week on the market. They announced that their research team had cracked the silicon barrier and had successfully produced and tested a lithium-ion anode material with 30% higher energy retention and capacity compared to conventional materials. The findings, but also to potentially increased range for electronic vehicles. Altec is now planning a phase 2, which sees the company hoping to improve on the 30% energy increase and could include the assembly of a pilot plant for production of the composite material in greater volume. Bitron, the ticker is BIT, had its annual pump this week. It went crazy on Thursday after announcing that their clinical asset, BIT225, demonstrated substantial efficacy against COVID-19 in a series of animal and cell-based studies. The study on the mice showed a significantly reduced viral load in the lungs and blood against COVID-19. In a cell study, BIT225 reduced the level of virus by more than 99.99%. The company is now looking to accelerate BIT225 into clinical trials in COVID-19 infected patients. And the down for the week is Radiopharm, which plunged on debut on Thursday. The company raised $50 million in the IPO round at an offer price of 60 cents per new share. Shares dropped as low as 39 cents on Thursday. The company is developing a platform of radiopharmaceutical products for diagnostic and therapeutic cancer treatments. This follows last week's IPO first day flop of biopharmaceutical company Tissue Repair. Its IPO price was $1.15 per share, and it is now trading at 55 cents per share. Now over to Ariella to wrap things up.
Jake. So I'm going to talk about some placements of the week. And now starting off with Valor Resources, VAL. They raised $5.4 million at 1.71 cents per share, which represented a 7% premium to the last close. CPS were lead manager to the placement, and funds will be used to expand and accelerate exploration at its two main projects at Hook Lake and Cuff Lake. Valor will also commence work programs on its 5 other uranium projects with the aim to progress top project to drill ready by the end of 2022. 4DS Memory was another placement of the week. And in what was an extremely popular raise at 180 Markets, 4DS Memory raised $2.5 million through a strongly supported placement priced at 4.8 cents per new share. This represented an 18.6 discount to the last traded price prior to the raise. The company will subsequently launch an SPP to raise an additional $2.5 to $3.5 million on the same terms as the placement. Mac Equity Partners were lead manager for the raise and will underwrite the SPP to $2.5 million. Funds raised will be used to progress the development of 4DS interface switching technology. 4DS has recently come out of a suspension after a technical update which saw the price fall by 73%. The company believes that the degradation was caused by test-related issues resulting from testing the memory cell without an access device. The company will now move to testing the technology on a platform, a lot, which includes testing a chip, an IMEC 1 megabyte array using 4DS memory. The company expects the results from the third platform lot will resolve the ambiguity of the current Endurance results. IMEC has intended its collaboration agreement to the end of 2022. ACW, Actinogen Medical. In what was a surprise to us at 180 Markets, Actinogen Medical raised $12 million through an oversubscribed placement at 13.5 cents per new share. They will also conduct a $3 million SPP for current shareholders to participate. 180 Markets originally helped Actinogen raise a capital by placing the shortfall placement at just 2.2 cents per share not too long ago at the start of the year. Since then, the share price has gone nuts, hitting a high of 20 cents 2 weeks ago. And we'd like to congratulate all those still holding, and I hope a few of you got out prior to the placement at 20 cents, earning a massive return. Thanks, Greg. Back to you.
Thanks, Ariella, and thank you, everybody. As again, I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of uncertainty right now out there. There are a lot of cross currents. Now is the time to be cautious, be careful, protect your capital, and look for a new theme to emerge. Thanks. Thank you for watching another presentation by 180 Markets. Don't forget, if you want access to thousands of ASX capital raises, head on over to 180markets.com.au, sign up, and get on board for our very next capital raise. Thanks for watching.